We made a reservation.
We don't accept people who can't afford it. Hey, so how was the restaurant?
Actually, we were refused to enter the restaurant.
What?
What? You're telling me something like that happened?
My name is Hirokazu Saito. I have a younger sister I'm really close to. My sister got married a few years ago, and just recently she gave birth to a baby boy. I'm really proud and happy for you. On the other hand, I have a fiance, Yumi. Yumi gets along well with my sister and genuinely celebrated the birth of my nephew with joy. One day I received a call from my sister.
Hey, listen, the nursing period is over and I can finally enjoy drinking?
I'm impressed that you, who loves drinking so much, managed to abstain for quite a long time.
It's for the baby, plain and simple. No brainer, right?
All right, then let's go grab something to eat. It's on me!
Really? Yay!
Since we're at it, I'll ask Yumi for some recommended places. Yumi knows a bunch of delicious places. Looks like she inherited the love for exploring delicious restaurants from her dad. My sister finished her sobriety, and we haven't been able to celebrate her baby shower yet, so I wanted to take her to a nice restaurant. Do you know any?
That's a big event. I'll ask Dad for recommendation. He knows the perfect place for celebrations.
As for me, I was hoping to take her to a place that was a little nicer than usual, but a few days later, we received an invitation from Gozo-san for a restaurant. When I checked the invitation letter, what? A fine dining restaurant? I've never been to a place like this. Yumi? I received some amazing invitation that I can't imagine.
Oh, I talked to my dad about it, and he got all excited about it. It's on Dad's treat. Just enjoy without any worries.
Thank you. I'll also personally thank Gozo-san for this.
I'd appreciate that.
It's the day for restaurant reservations.
Wow, will you look at this place? It's amazing!
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
I checked online, but it seems like reservations for this place are booked for years in advance.
Gozo-san, who are you? We timidly step into the upscale establishment, intimidated by its grand appearance. A neatly dressed man was standing at the reception counter.
Welcome.
The man bows deeply to us. It's very upscale behavior. Oh, thanks, huh? I saw the face of the male staff up close, and I couldn't help but freeze.
Are you Saito?
Yet Hino-senpai.
Wow, I haven't seen you for a while. You haven't changed a bit.
Yeah. The male staff member was Hino, a senior member of my high school volleyball team. Why of all places did we have to reunite here? As I looked at Hino's face, unpleasant memories started flooding back. Back then, I was being bullied by Hino.
Wow, you're still a buzzkiller. You haven't changed a bit. Ha ha ha. What's up? Did you happen to come to our restaurant?
We made a reservation.
We made a reservation. We don't accept people who can't afford it.
An unpleasant sensation runs through my entire body. The constant feeling of being mocked without a word. The tough days came flashing back, and I found myself unable to respond. Even though a few years has passed, it's pathetic. Darn it. As I stayed silent, looking down, my sister, growing impatient, spoke up in defiance.
Excuse me, but we did make a reservation. We even have the invitation right here, see?
I don't know if that invitation's real or not. I don't think guys like you can get an invitation to a restaurant like this.
What's your deal? You're being incredibly rude. Get the person in charge here, please.
I'm the one in charge. I'm the floor manager.
Hino's attitude was getting worse and worse, taking advantage of the fact that there were no customers or staff around.
The ability to maintain the quality of a first-class restaurant relies on having first-class customers. In order to maintain the quality of our restaurant, we ask you to leave. Do you understand? This place isn't meant for someone like you.
If I was here alone, I'd run away in no time. But today, I didn't want to disappoint my sister, who was looking forward to this. Today was the celebration for my sister's baby shower. And we were invited to this place by an acquaintance. My sister was really looking forward to today, especially to this place, so...
It's okay, let's go to a different place.
I was startled by those words, and we turned back. Afterward, we headed to our familiar izakaya.
What's up with that person? He's so annoying.
Sorry, I feel pathetic.
You didn't do anything wrong? Come on, drink up. We're going all out tonight.
Since it was a restaurant invited by Gozo-san, it's also hard to make complaints. My sister and I invited our common childhood friends to drink the unpleasant memories of this day away. The next day, I was at Yumi's house. Originally, I had plans to meet Gozo-san, to personally thank him for what he had done for us. I was figuring out how to explain what happened last night.
It seems like you had a lot of fun with your sister and friends yesterday, huh?
Yes.
Your sister called, and she said she had so much fun. You two really have such a close sibling bond. It's adorable.
Is there something wrong? You look a bit down.
Well, I don't know how to say this, but if I tell Gozo-san that I was turned away by the reception staff at the restaurant he kindly invited us to, he'll probably feel sorry about it. But since we didn't actually have a meal at that restaurant, I can't come up with a lie. Being honest is probably the only option.
So, how was the restaurant?
Actually, we were refused to enter the restaurant.
What?
What? You're telling me something like that happened?
I'm sorry, especially since we were invited. If there's a cancellation fee, I'll cover it. So please let me know.
No need for that. That restaurant is mine.
Huh? I was surprised by Gozo-san's unexpected words.
What? Yumi, you didn't explain to him.
Yeah, I thought it might add pressure if he knew about it.
What are you talking about?
You see, my dad is a restaurant owner.
According to Yumi, Gozo-san is a highly skilled manager who operates multiple famous upscale restaurants. After Gozo-san, Yumi plans to take over. And she's currently working at a related restaurant, learning and gaining experience. The restaurant from last night was one of the top luxury places in Tokyo. I can't believe Gozo-san owns such a place. I'm sorry, I had no idea you were such an amazing person.
No, it's okay. More importantly,
The restaurant you invited them to yesterday is one of the impressive ones, right?
yes, the staff at that restaurant did something like that.
I can't believe this.
Saito-kun, could you please tell me in detail what exactly happened that night?
I explained that I knew Hino, and he refused us because we were not suitable for the restaurant. I was uncertain about whether to mention the bullying incident, so I only conveyed what happened last night.
Hino did something like that?
You know Hano-senpai?
Uh-huh. As part of his training, he used to work at that restaurant. I was the one who taught Hino the basics of customer service. When I dealt with him, he really seemed like a good guy. I had no idea there was such a dark side.
But if he's an old friend, wouldn't you welcome him? Why treat him like that?
I knew I had to tell you about the bullying, because things won't add up. I gathered my courage and revealed the past with Hino to both of them. It's not a pleasant story, but for Hino-senpai, I was a target of bullying. Back when I was in the volleyball club in freshman year, I was like a toy for Hino-senpai. I joined the team with the pure desire to enjoy volleyball, but all the freshmen were bullied by seniors like if we were a sandbag. Among all of them, the one that was particularly brutal was Hino-senpai. Once I was targeted, I was even scared to quit the club. It's a bitter memory, even though it's been many years. But when I face with senpai, I can't help but shrink back. And it seems like Hino-senpai too switches back to that personality from those days in front of me. I got scared and couldn't respond. How pathetic. I even let my sister worry about me.
I'm sorry you had such a past. Anyway, I will never forgive what Hino did to you. Dad?
Yeah, I got you.
Yumi instructed me to have my sister come to the place. After that, she hurriedly went somewhere. Gozo-san seems to be making phone calls from his room to various places. My sister and I were told to relax in the living room. After a few hours later, Yumi's car came back. When I went to greet her at the entrance, surprisingly, Hino was also there. Hino-senpai?
Oh, it's the guy from yesterday.
Oh.
Seeing me, Hino seemed to sense that he was about to be scolded.
Huh? Saito? Why are you here?
But he seems determined to play dumb for now.
You might have something to apologize to him for?
What?
I heard about last night from both of them. You need to apologize from the bottom of your heart.
That's right. We need an apology.
Darn it.
Why aren't you apologizing?
Hino-senpai is quite prideful. I wonder if he'll actually apologize. While tensely watching Hino, he doesn't seem to apologize.
Yumi-san, even if I apologize to this guy, it won't make a difference.
What?
This guy isn't someone who matches the status of our restaurant. Someone like this shouldn't be crossing the threshold of our restaurant. I was just protecting the quality of the restaurant. I'd rather be praised for it.
I'm disappointed to find out your backside.
Well, say whatever you want. Well, I have to help set up the restaurant. Can I go back now? If you keep slacking off in a place like this, you'll get scolded too, Yumi-san.
It seems like you don't understand the current situation at all.
Huh?
The person you've been disrespecting so much is my fiancé.
What?
Also, Yumi is my daughter, and I happen to be the president of the restaurant.
President!
It seems like Hino didn't know Yumi was the president's daughter.
I don't want to be treated with bias, so I'm still keeping it a secret.
No way.
Seems like Yumi and Gozo-san's anger is not settling down.
Your behavior is unacceptable as a human being.
It's disappointing to have someone like you working as our staff members. First of all, Anyone who sets foot in our restaurant is a valuable customer. You have no rights to judge whether or not if the person belongs to our restaurant. First, you need to sincerely apologize to them.
I sincerely apologize.
Even though he apologized, he's glaring at me intensely. Hino seemed reluctant to apologize to me, given how much he looks down on me.
Apologized. Well then, I'll head back to the restaurant.
No need for that. You engaged in actions that significantly tarnished the reputation of our restaurant.
No, but...
The contract clearly states that engaging in such actions results in termination. You are fired.
Huh? What? Wait, I'll do anything. I'll even kneel down. Please don't fire me. I worked hard to get a job at this place. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Saito, I'm so sorry. So please say something to stop this from happening.
Huh?
What you've done is just coming back to you. Think about what you did wrong.
Take this opportunity to reassess yourself and your life. That's all I have to say.
Hino, realizing he wouldn't get any further, left with his shoulders slumped. Yumi, thank you so much. I feel so much better now.
Me too. Yumi-san and Gozo-san, thank you so much. This isn't the end.
What's that? Is there something else?
Well then, Saito-kun and your sister needs to get ready. Tonight, our restaurant has assembled the best staff. As the president, last night's events were truly regrettable for me. I would like you to visit our restaurant once again.
After saying that, Gozo-san deeply bowed to us. Are you sure?
Of course, I would like to ask the same.
We were even picked up in a luxury car, and we're happy to visit the restaurant. As Gozo-san said, the restaurant was indeed a wonderful place. It's strange why Hino-senpai was able to work at this restaurant. After seeing my sister dropped off, Yumi and I sat side by side in the back seat.
I'm truly sorry for what happened this time.
No, it's fine. Gozo-san's restaurant was truly wonderful. And my embarrassing past has been revealed too.
Don't make fun of it. I'm truly sorry for making you share your painful past in that way.
No, it's okay. I was the one who was pathetic.
It's 100% unacceptable for the one who has bullied to feel pathetic.
Saying that, Yumi held my hand firmly.
You're not pathetic at all. To me, you're the best man I ever met.
Yeah. Until now, I've carried a sense of inferiority somewhere in my heart. It seems that Yumi's words have lifted the spell.
From now on, too, let's continue to support each other.
Of course. It was the moment I vowed in my heart to make Yumi happy no matter what. No matter how good someone appears on the outside, it's wise to keep a distance from those who openly show malicious intent behind the scenes. You wouldn't want to give a helping hand to someone like that, right? On the other hand, if you are sincere to everyone, you will enjoy kind people around you. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching!